Um, I had double checked. I didn't double check. I was just on the switch, and it wasn't midnight, and I just tried to start it up to see what would happen, and it just started right the hell up. I've only done 2 episodes so far, so about a little less than an hour or a little over an hour. It's dialogue heavy as shit so far. Like, it's an RPG. You know how this is gonna go. It's a whole lot of reading, but the gameplay itself is really weird. I've been waiting for you, Miss O'Neill.
Yeah, I can't hear the game though.
Oh no, you only gonna be able to hear me.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Commander, like I'm trying not to mash through, but it's so much reading. It's an honor, I guess.
Okay,
So
so
so far,
how was
I
this able to work?
I have no idea. When you're running y'all gonna have to read on your own because I'm talking. When you're running a video call, it lets you like set where you want your camera to come from. So like if I had like a USB camera, I could use that, but instead it picks up the Elgato. And so yeah, like if I had the TV turned up, you'd be able to hear it through my microphone. So like yeah. So when hiya! I figured he was gonna curve me no matter what. You got vigor. I'll give you that. You need to
What you call
work
me,
on your
sir?
sumo technique, but I do see some potential.
Are you assuming I'm black?
Yeah, it seems that way. Tossed me. Don't
So
expect a warm welcome from
they
everyone
call me
naturally.
the N word, then assume that was I got you.
Just some people slow to trust an outsider who literally. Okay, so I fell out of the sky. There's this giant butthole in the sky over a mountain, and apparently I fell out of it. And my canon is that's why I'm brown. Uh,
What the?
that's that's my canon.
Oh, okay. I thought that was legit for a second. I was about to be like, what's happening here?
The superstitious among us might see your arrival as potential disaster, but you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, Nick, motherfucker, you're part of Jubilife Village now, motherfucker. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team to complete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work or whatever. So in this scenario, this is like the original everything starts. This is day 1 Pokemon. So they don't have any Pokedex.
Day one Pokemon. Oh.
There are no like there's no Pokedex, and like that's what we're doing.
Okay.
And so I fall out of the sky. Dude finds me, and he's like, "Hey, will you help me catch these 3 Pokemon?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And that's like the tutorial.
Every journey begins with a choice, huh?
Yeah. Yes, you begin as a no-star recruit among the ranks. In other words, you'll have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the survey, as a survey corps, and you will move up to the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher rank you will become. And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours to seek out every last Pokemon.
How was that your goal falling from the sky?
Ooh, that hurt. Ooh. Oh. There we go. Here you will need this. That's a swift kick in the dick. You attempt the recipe. Okay, yeah, the game has crafting. You craft Pokeballs in this game, or rather, you can. 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. I don't know what the fuck any of that is. At 3,000 polka dollars as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. They still don't really hand you anything. You are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what it. Goddamn, like the ungodly amount of like tutorialism is so upsetting. Now is the experienced craftsperson here. Let me explain him here. Crafting means making your own shit. Self-sufficiency. You can. Let's talk. Let's head toward craft work. Oh man, like the game is like giving me just but a bit of a taste of what the gameplay is like, and I just really want to get out there to it, but nothing. It just won't fucking let me. Like it just won't let me. The game is just like, no, you gotta wait, bro.
You gotta graduate from high school first.
Well done, earning a place in our team. My name's whatever that is. I'm the local clothier. That's not a word. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes. So here you go. I do hope they fit. You gonna hand me nothing again? Yeah. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Don't a kimono go all the way to the floor? Why would I need pants? I hope you'll avail yourself to the village's humble shops. I'll avail myself often if the village has a prostitution shop. This way to the crafts works. Now I've not played Sword and Shield, although I did want to. I just never got around to it, so I don't know how similar or how different like this open world is.
Oh man, it's totally the same.
You can use the workbench here at the anytime you need to in the village. All right, so I can just craft for free. That's what's up. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs since you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. I'll keep it in my pocket then. Go up to the workbench, choose an item to craft, in this case a Pokeball. Yeah, I got it. You made a Pokeball. You put it in your satchel. Fantastic. Crafting basics complete. Oh ho! Now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe they didn't teach me how to make it. They just told me what I needed to make it. The fuck? Hard to believe it was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. I don't know if that's his hair or if it's a pom-pom on the back of his hat. I really can't tell. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. Is this the Pokedex? Yeah. Pokedex, a volume. It's a book for keeping Pokemon and shit in. All right. Cyndaquil. Okay.
I'm about to say, what's your
my starter?
What's your first Pokemon? Yeah.
I picked a Cyndaquil. It was Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and an owl. I forget what the name of it was. Hootie McHooter Stank. I kind of forgot.
Hootie McHooter Stank. Sound like a whack Pokemon.
I could have probably told you because right there on the screen. I prepared this volume just for you. No, man, you didn't have to do all that. Oh, damn. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon that are here in the Grand Region. You have to complete lots of research tasks.
You guys assume that that's what I'm trying to do?
Boy, and they just won't let me go do it. So help the professor fill out the Pokedex. The same goes, little do we know, it's like 12 hours of reading and then the game ends.
That is the game.
I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I don't care. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research task I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the field. Come help me show you how to do more stuff.
Right.
Okay. So it's not an open world game necessarily. Like you come to like the hub town. I couldn't help but overhear. You going to the Fieldlands camp? Would you mind taking care of a special request for me? Not for free.
I would.
I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post. But I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People who have something to say have a question mark over their noodles. I'll talk to you. Sure, why not? What you got? There's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Levinson, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said that it's a phenomenon called evolution. In case y'all have never played Pokemon before, they evolve into other shit. So I decided to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, would you let me have it? Yeah,
No.
I'll smack you in the mouth. Yeah, sure.
No.
I'll let you have it.
No.
Sure.
I ain't gonna stunt. I got tired of that in the previous Pokemon game. Hey, do you got some shit? You look, if you can go get some shit, can I have that shit? No. Like, I'm busy to be a Pokemon master. What the hell do it look like getting shit for you? We all trying to get some shit in life. Nigga, go get it. God.
Everybody doing something.
Seriously, I was not a fan of that. You know how many people in the Pokemon universe that are still waiting for me to come back?
I know Shinx's ears had hard markings on the inside. What are they? No use. I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you the Survey Corps? With the Survey Corps, if you catch the Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. What did Shinx's ears look like?
And then let me tell you, another reason as to why I didn't like it is because there was so many people that asked essentially that same question. If you catch a Pokemon, can you bring it back so I can see it? Or could you bring it back so I can have it? Or could you bring it back so we can trade? It's so many people, nigga. I don't remember where all y'all at. Like I don't know where the hell all you fools is at. No, I'm busy. Instead of getting a regular job, sounds like your ass should have been kicked out the house like the rest of us was at the age of 9. And sent on our way to go do some Pokemon shit.
Alrighty, let's have a peek at those round ears.
That sounds...
That's it. Its ears have a little yellow cross pattern on them. Kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief it is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Oh, only the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out.
What are we talking about right now?
Like, sir, I'm going to leave now. You have possibly upset.
What are we doing right now?
Heading out. Stay safe. Don't fuck up and
No,
die.
I'm not heading out. I'm just walking this way. Can I walk this way? Huh?
You can talk this way, apparently, you asshole.
I was just gonna be like, somebody asked Run DMC over here if I can walk this way.
Oh, man. Righto. Let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference to at any time. What the shit? Research tasks are tasks you need to carry out to complete the Pokedex. Suck my butt. Each Pokemon species has a different number and variety of research tasks. Press the down button to open your Pokedex. Then check what research tasks are available for the Pokemon you've registered. When you focus on a wild Pokemon in the field using the ZL button, you can also instantly check the research task for that species by pressing the down button to open your Pokedex right to that page. Some Pokemon have some unusual research tasks, so be sure to check them out. So catching the motherfuckers ain't good enough. I gotta do shit? You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. So do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. But you won't get paid, so don't be looking for that. Or one last piece of advice. If you see
this game is built around just finding Pokemon. We ain't gotta beat nobody. There is
I wouldn't say all that.
Team out there trying to do some stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't say all that. If you see a wild Pokemon attack coming your way, dodge it like your life depends. Okay, so this is one of the only ones where I can get hit by the Pokemon. Here, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. Yeah, so the battling is very interesting. Hup. Like the battle. Huh?
You said hup. What the hell is hup?
Hup. That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a doge. If you're light on your feet, you can get out of the way. You can dodge out of the way of a wild Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully, you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. So, you have to tell people where you're going.
Whiting out, man.
Not anymore, it ain't. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx Thundershock.
Who?
Shinx.
That better be a Pokemon.
Yeah. But don't you worry, I've got lots of experience drawing.
I got the business end of some Shank. Nigga, what?
Yeah, I got the business end of it. Got that Shank tickle. They poked me in the ribs. Oh my gosh, finally. All right.
And another thing.
Now let me share some survey court wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with ZL and then press down.
They'll let you walk 2 feet.
Yeah. Yep. It's a video game, all right. Open the Pokedex, you'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon. Like that fucking dumbass Bidoof back there. You might have noticed that you have a research task to do with how many Bidoof you've caught. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, then more and more. I'll smack you. Put you in a goddamn Pokeball. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. Yeah, press X to switch. I got it. Give it a try. Now, if you want, I'll go on ahead. I can beat up on some, on Bidoof here. Wrong.
I'm starting to miss the days of this evil organization planning to do some evil shit. And I just so happened to set out on my first day as a Pokemon trainer and body them all a month later. I'm missing that.
You motherfuckers want me to catch 25 Bidoof? Eat a butt. Number of heavy specimens you caught. The fuck is a heavy specimen? So you want me to find an obese Bidoof? And I have to evolve at least one. I'm not mad about it. So not only do I have to catch each Pokemon, I have to do. What the fuck were y'all doing before I showed up?
Waiting for you to show up.
God damn. Oops, sorry.
This is like you work second shift. And everything that first shift didn't do falls on you now.
So this is how you catch these little POSs. And you get, apparently... Oh, cool, I got a heavy specimen. And apparently you get, like, you get experience for each one you got, each one you catch. Yeah, boy, you about to get the fade. Catch that fade, boy. Damn. Okay. Is that Naruto in the background? I think you got it, but as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check out your research tab. Yeah, I got it. It's just ZL or L2. And then down. Try checking out your task line for Starly. Where is he? Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's a little, it's a little bird. It's a little bird. Little bird. I'll go wait for you. Yeah, I got it.
So this is the beginning of Pokemon.
This is the beginning of Pokemon.
And so in the beginning,
There were
we
many.
sent out one nigga
Just the one.
to explore all the Pokemon.
All
and
the
catch 'em all
Pokemans.
and do research on them. One guy.
One of them. Yeah, just the one. Oh, man. Golly. A number defeated. All right. Like, yeah, that's how you get into battles. I like it. Motherfucker! I ain't cut about a bitch.
What happened? I missed it.
So like if you're gonna battle a Pokemon, like what you have to do is select your Pokemon, and then select them and then throw them out. Like you switch over to this, and you pick the Pokemon you want, and then you can throw them out. And after that, or you can just catch the Pokemon. Beat him right in the noggin. Yeah. It's very different. So like catching Pokemon and battling Pokemon give you experience points. And now instead of like only being allowed to have 4 moves at a time, you can your Pokemon can have more moves, but you just switch them out.
So
But yeah,
no more forgetting moves, huh?
yeah, no more of that.
So no use for TM moves and whatnot.
Oh man, you finna die. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they will attack me. I thought you got aced out. Really did. Yeah, there's no more doesn't seem to be any more like wild battling. Like strolling through grass and you get jumped by Kangaskhan. Like it seems like all the Pokemon that you're gonna fight are right there in like these trees.
In the open and whatnot, just like Sword and Shield.
Yeah, it's kind of like going to Jurassic Park. And you can miss. Like it seems like in this. How? Motherfucker. Yeah, it seems like the Pokemon are considered wild and aggressive and dangerous. So no one's been ballsy enough to walk up to the Pokemon and try to do anything with them.
Except the weirdo.
Yeah. Is that a Heliodisc? The fuck is that? No, it's not. It's a Quetzal. Come on. Come on. Beam. I know what it was, I just didn't know what it was. Imagine how big of a piece of shit you'd have to be like, yeah, I'm just sneaking around out here in the woods, beaning deers in the head with rocks. You should have your Pokemon smash open, all right. Yeah, you can just basically throw your Pokemon at stuff like trees and whatnot. If there's berries in the trees, they'll just like knock them down and collect them for you. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Weasel or whatever. It's got an aggressive disposition. It didn't after I hit it in the head. It means it'll try to hit you when it moves, with its moves. Just like Shinx, you'll need to battle it to catch it. No, I didn't. I literally caught one before I came over there. If you take too much damage within a short time, you'll be in danger of blacking out. You can tell you're in danger when the edge of the screen turns red. Damage goes away over time, but you won't begin to recover if you're still being targeted by wild Pokeymans. If you take further damage after the edges of the screen have turned red, you'll become overwhelmed and black out.
You mean white out?
Nope. You see in the top right corner? That's the sky butthole I fell out of. And speaking of which, your research says, use a certain move. To be precise, you have to see it use the move in battle. That's right. Some tasks require battling. Now, I'll go ahead. You take care of some research tasks. Then come talk to me. I really wish y'all give Pokemon like names that you could argue are phonetic. He ain't about to hit me. I'm about to fuck around and get shot. Or not. Yeah, and see now instead of like, I guess wasting a turn on trying to catch the Pokemon, you can catch them from this screen here. Which it's the same as using a turn, but it feels less wasted. Yeah, and when you catch a Pokemon, when it goes into the ball, it sends up a little what you call it, Jack? Firework.
Seeing as how these are the beginning days.
Yeah.
These must really been the days when they would eat Pokemon for real, huh?
No, they had to. Well, I would say maybe not, because it seems as if like people were genuinely too scared to walk up to them. Because when I did so, homeboy was like, yeah, you just walked up to it without any fear whatsoever. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, it's a little bird. It's a fat little round piece of shit. Ow. I was scared of this damn thing. It was like, you literally told me, here, take this rock and knock it in the noggin. Like, if anything happened to me after that, it was all on me. All right, that's, I can't imagine these videos would be, like, super massive. But hopefully these will be able to go up Monday. And if I I'm going to try to force myself to still do the Matrix. But I probably won't. But yeah, that's enough. Get out.